Well, hello and welcome to Citadelum. This is a demo that I received and I wanted to check it out because I was looking at the game kind of synopsis and what this game is about, and I was really curious. It kind of reminds me of like Black and White and some other similar types of games. So we're gonna jump in today and we're gonna check it out together because I haven't actually played much of this. This is the type of game that I'm actually really fond of. I really do enjoy this type of city builder. All right, so we're gonna build some city gates, it looks like. And let's see here. The city gates are the access point of your settlement and also the place where the resources of the trade routes are stored, so they must connect directly to the main road. All right, we recommend that you build them near water and other natural resources. You will need them. All right, well, let's take a pause here and take a quick look at the map. Looks like we got some water there. I don't really know how else to see. Let's see. Looks like we've got a settlement map. Looks like nothing over here. Management window. We can build the city gates. Looks like we can see a mini map over there. Up top here, we've got plebeians, patricians, I'm guessing. Military, unemployed, homeless, recruits, and ready to deploy. This is a really nice UI. I'm not hating it, so that's great over there. Looks like we got iron ore over there, stone deposits. Everything looks like it's marked on the map. Love that. I have a hard time when certain types of games do not include easy ways to like see different, deposits and stuff. I hate having to click on things to find stuff. Let me just hover. All right, let's build some city gates here. Wrong place, huh? Oh wait, is it telling me where I need to build it? Hang on a second. I don't really see, this is telling me no. So why is it telling me no? Oh, I see. You have to put it on the side because it's gonna be an entry to your city. I suppose that should have made sense to me. All right, well, let's build this here, sure. Now that we have a point of arrival to our settlement, we need housing for people to settle in. If you build plebeian housing, immigrants will start to arrive. All right, and they obviously do like the minor stuff. I'm assuming we've got lower class and upper class, and I'm guessing the lower class is the workers and the upper class is probably like the artisan type stuff. That's pretty common across this type of games. If you expand later, fulfilling the necessary requirements, new inhabitants will join. Okay, so it looks like all we gotta do is press this and then build some housing zones. Love that. We'll have to play with that. These plots must be connected to the city roads, to the city gates, or the main road. You can find the tool to build roads in the bottom menu. All right, and looks like we can build roads using this little road button here. And so let's take a quick look at what we've got here. Let's build some roads. So looks like we've got a rural road here. I do like the whole wrong place type of thing. I don't know if wrong place is really the best word for that, but that's okay. Since this is a demo, I'm assuming that they just kind of throw you in, I guess throw you in isn't quite the right word that I was looking for. I think they probably just give you a whole bunch of supplies so that you can kind of do what you need to do. All right, well, let's go ahead and start running here. So they want to build us to build 4 of this housing. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna do this like this just to kind of build like a zone, I guess. Yes, I don't have roads, thank you. There we go. And reach a population of 5. So I'm assuming they will just move in. Do we get to actually see any little guys moving around? Look at that, we do. We got little guys moving around. We can actually see inside their houses. Oh, I like that. But we have a bunch of unemployed citizens at this point. Oh god, the house is on fire. Well, it looks like a fire has broken out. Let me help you. All right. Occasionally a fire may break out. This is why it's important to build fire stations, which are responsible for extinguishing fires in nearby buildings. So it looks like we build fire stations, okay. In addition to the risk of fire, buildings require periodic maintenance if you don't want them to end up in ruins. For this, you will also have to build the engineer's post, okay. If you don't take care of these aspects, buildings can collapse. If this occurs, you can use the demolition tool to help remove. All right, so let's go ahead and go in here. Looks like we need to build a fire station. Let's go ahead and do that here. Let me pause here. So looks like we need to assign some workers. So let's go ahead and, oh, we don't have any water. Okay, so how, oh, we need to build an engineer's post apparently as well. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and build that right here. Yes, I need a road though. So let's build a road. All right. I know you're a very busy person, so this will come in handy. Buildings do not have workers assigned to them by default. You must assign personnel to each building, but keep in mind that each will receive a salary. To assign new workers to the building, select it and press the Add Personnel button. In case you want to remove workers, press the Unassign button. Okay. You can manage all this from the Jobs tab in the Management window. Okay, that's this down here. In this window, you can see all available job types, how many vacancies there are, and how many people are working. In addition, you can easily increase and decrease the number of assigned workers. Okay, so in here, it looks like we can just go in here. Oh, I like that. You already have the necessary infrastructure, but without water, the fires cannot be put out. Some buildings need water to operate. For example, fire stations will not be able to put out fires if they do not have a water source nearby. But you can build aqueducts. Nice. Okay. First of all, you must build a water mill next to a bank to raise the water. All right. So, to transport the water, build aqueducts connected to the water mill, and then a reservoir next to the surrounding area. Lastly, remember that you can build wells in specific situations or when you need water in elevated areas where the aqueducts cannot reach. Keep in mind that the influence of these will be much smaller. All right. So it looks like we've got a couple different things. We've got reservoirs, we've got wells. Can we see like the water? Is there water or is it just kind of like in general? I'm not sure. Oh, I see. The wells have a very small... That's tiny. Huh. Well, let's go ahead and plop that down to get that going. Let's see. So build a water mill. So let's see here. We've got this. Looks like this will push that, and then we want to use a reservoir somewhere over here. I'm assuming you need reservoirs for other things beyond just, you know. So let's go ahead and build like this. I'm hoping that builds over the road because that would be really cool. Yeah, it kind of does, as you can see. So there's that. Looks like we don't technically need this. Let's see what happens. I'm hoping these guys will put the fire out. You ran into the fire to put the fire out. I mean, probably could have like not done that as like, you could probably stand outside to put the fire out rather than. Okay, now that everything is in order, you should expand the size of the settlement. To do this, you will need materials. It's time to put the citizens to work. The construction of new buildings requires materials. Okay, so the logging camp gets wood from trees, stone with the stone quarry and iron mine. Okay, and you can check the minimap to see where things are. In addition, in order to accumulate resources, you must build warehouses. Okay. As these also have limited capacity. All right. Remember that the resources in the warehouses can be used by any building in the city for construction, trade routes, soldier training, or whatever you need. All right, so we don't have to worry about transporting different things, so that's pretty nice. So it looks like we've got food production, we've got materials production. So let's build a logging camp to start with. We're just gonna go ahead and put that, let's just put it, we'll put it here. How about that? Do I need to put that next to a road? Yes, I do actually need to build that next to a road. Okay. Looks like we need at least a worker in there, so let's do that. But we don't have any storage. So let's see here. Let's put a warehouse. Let's see here. Put it here. Okay, so we also need a stone quarry. There is a stone deposit over here, so let's go ahead and we'll plop that there, but we do need a road, so let's go ahead and expand. Let's expand this road here. Ooh. We got some elevation over here, so we have to be careful. So there's that. Let's go ahead and build or put somebody over here, but we do need yet another warehouse, so we will do this. All right. Don't forget that you have to be aware of all the inhabitants in your city. If you only build accommodations for plebeians and don't find an occupation for them, they might cause trouble. Okay, so we've got 11 people who aren't doing anything. You can check the people's favor indicator to know how you're performing your management. There is a direct relationship between the people's favor and criminality. The lower this indicator, the more likely it is that robberies, murders, or riots will occur among the citizens. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is up here is the people's favor. Unemployment and hopelessness also affect people's favor. If we have high values in these indicators, our people will migrate out of the city. All right, so it looks like there's also health and nutritional needs, and then also entertainment and religion. So it wants us to assign people to various things. So let's go ahead and do that. And also it wants us to increase our population. So let's go ahead and do that as well. I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna build a road in between here. I'm trying to make it kind of feel like an actual city, kind of. Not really. I'm not very good at any of that, but that's okay. All right, so it looks like we've unlocked a new prestige level, which has unlocked some more housing, a tax office, the baths, taverns. Looks like we can grow grapes. Looks like we get some, oh, zone desirability. Very nice. Winery, stone cutter, sawmill, and cabbage orchard. I'm pleased to see your progress. All right, so we need to grow some food here. You'll need to store the food in granaries, and also if you've got that, it can be used anywhere. Okay, so what do we want to do? It wants us to build a wheat field. Let's build our food over here. So let's build that. And we need to build a granary for it, so we'll go ahead and slap that over here. And then also it wants us, obviously, to have people working here. And it wants us to generate 30 wheat using the field and store some of those. So, okay. And it looks like the production is 100 each day. So that's pretty fast. It's like we've got 13 unemployed citizens, which is quite a few. Let's go ahead and assign 2 people over here so that we can get even more. It looks like with an extra person, we now grow 200 per day. So that's actually pretty significant. Can we reach? No, we can't. Let's go ahead and pause there. Can we reach with this? No, we can't. Okay. So that's something that we have to manage quite a bit. I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to build an aqueduct over here. I'm just going to build a well. I think that'll probably work best. Let's go ahead and just run that. It's also built an engineer's post over here so that everything is being taken care of. It's being put out, I think. I like how people are still working even though... Okay, yeah, so he's working his little ass off. You alright there, buddy? This building is on fire. I'm assuming they do burn down eventually. Yeah, they're still storing stuff in there even though it's on fire, which is hilarious to me. I don't know if I particularly like that idea. This guy is freaking out because he can't quite do his job, but what I am getting out of this though is that these guys are pretty much similar to The Sims where everything will start to fall apart if they do any sort of anything. All right. Store 4. Did we not have 4 stored in here? Oh, well that worked. Now you have to get all this food to the citizens, so it looks like we need to build a market. All right, so let's go ahead and head over here. I remember seeing a market. Yes, there we go. So a lot of this is going to be managing like where things are. All right, so we can also build these, is it patricians? Patricia is a name. I don't think that's right. I don't think I've ever actually heard that word spoken, so give me a break for today, please. Let's see. So they have different housings, and the amount of taxes they pay affects their happiness. If you raise taxes, you raise more money, but their happiness decreases. Okay, so it looks like we need to build a tax office as well as some housing for our upper class. So let's go ahead. I'm going to build a road over here so that we can get out. I'm always trying to get out. And let's go ahead and build, it wants us to build 4 of these. So let's go ahead and do, let's do this. We want to be kind of careful. So it's freaking out because we don't have any tax buildings. So let's see here. The tax office. Let's go ahead and put that right there. So it looks like we're capped out with this housing. So let's go ahead and build another house for that. So that should put us at 25, 30. We do want a population of 35. So let's go ahead and do that. And we want 10 of these guys. Oh, I need to assign some workers here. So let's see what happens now that we have some workers. All right, lack of employment, huh? Well, let's go ahead and let's assign some extra workers, shall we? Could definitely use some additional supplies. Does it say anything else? Reservoir is required. Okay, so that's not a big deal. I'm guessing this is not stone. This 75. I'm guessing that's marble, possibly. I'm not entirely certain. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit. Looks like we've hit 10 of these guys. We've hit 11 of those guys, actually. And we need 3 more of these guys. But I think we want to put a few extra of them to work because I think they're getting a little pissy. And we really, really don't want that. Let's go ahead and, not the warehouse. Oh, we've got 2 people working at the stone quarry. Here, we'll do this. We just need 1 more. There we go. It's time for you to continue improving your city. So we've got prestige indicator, which allows us, which we saw already, that basically increases your city level so we can unlock more things. So let's go ahead and exit out of that. So we want to reach a population of 40 of these guys, it looks like. Let's go ahead and put another housing unit down here. And we want to reach another prestige level. So in order to do that, it looks like we need 40 of the lower class to do that. Okay, so it looks like what we're gonna need to do probably, here's a question. When it comes to the aqueduct, yes, we can split it off so we can build like more stuff up here or down here because we are kind of limited. It looks like we are also going to need to build another market if we want to continue expanding our people. Let's see here. We can build grapes. All of this lowers zone desirability. I'm not too surprised about that. Let's build... Let's build some grapes. I think that'll be good. So we are short on food, it looks like, so we do want to keep an eye on that. That's kind of why I was growing grapes. Let's see here. I think... Oh, yeah, that'll allow us to create wine. Let's build some onions as well. I think that's still, everything's good there. Let's go ahead and put some more people in there. Yeah, so then we're not making, or they're not getting enough food, so let's go ahead and just move forward a little bit. Looks like we've unlocked bridges, doctor's offices, some temples. That'll be nice. More food types and chickens, a bakery, and different other stuff. All right, so it looks like we now have the military, and we can now see some additional stuff. So that's really cool. So looks like we can do some exploring. So let's take a quick look at that. Let's see. So we have our explorer here, and let's explore. So where are we exploring to? They're trying to find the city of Vitona. Okay. So it looks like they sit here for an extended period of time and then they will get back to us, I'm guessing. So let's see here. Food production is still kind of a problem. So let's see here. We've got carrots and stuff now. Wait, where are the chickens? Yes, let's build some. Wait, do we have... Well, let's just build some basic crops first. That'll probably be good. And let's see if that helps the food situation at all. Looks like we have some slight issue with crime, but not that much. And it looks like now that we have food, we're doing great. And it looks like lack of employment is still an issue, so we'll go ahead and take care of that. Looks like we do need to worry a little bit about the fire stations, and obviously that's a problem, but I think they'll settle it, so we'll be okay. What else do we have here? We definitely do not have the stuff to like build a bakery, for example, so that kind of sucks. But that's okay. So we'll have to worry about that a little bit later. Is this guy still exploring? He's almost done, it looks like. There we go. So we have found a new place, so we can now start trading, it looks like, with them. Alright, so we can build a trade route with them. The cart you see on the map of the region is a visual representation and indicates a trade route between 2 points. Keep in mind that trading operations will always take place at the beginning of a new day. Alright, so to establish, you must specify which resources you want to buy and sell each day within the constraints of supply and demand. Alright, so it looks like... Remember, you can build warehouses, granaries, or armories near the one at the entrance to make sure to clear its reserves. Likewise, to export resources, you must make sure that you have enough of each item. Alright, so it looks like we want to buy some stuff. But I also want to go ahead and send our explorer out and see what we've got over there. Very interesting. Oh, I love that. Yeah, when you click on something, it like lowers so you can actually see inside of it. I like that. That's cool. All right, let's see here. So we want to trade some stuff, and we want to buy some stuff. So let's go ahead and let's build, or let's buy. We have the money, obviously, at this point. Yeah, we can go ahead and sell stuff that we don't need. I think that's gonna probably automatically happen. So let's go ahead and do that. Where is the day cycle? Oh, the day cycle is right there, actually. Okay. I think with that in mind then, because it's actually going a little bit slower than I anticipated. Let's go ahead and do... we'll do 40 for today. And let's see here. So all of that's working out great. Looks like we have enough food. Let's see here. We do need more lower class. So let's go ahead and build those there. I'm gonna build a road right through here. That way people can get places to do I don't know, whatever things that they are currently doing. But it does look like we do still have a lack of employment issues, so let's go ahead and let's fix that problem a little bit. And let's go ahead and start moving things along. All right, so it looks like we have more food issues kind of across the board, it looks like. It looks like we have discovered another territory. So let's keep going with that for why not. So we need... Okay, so we have a storage issue. It looks... Why do you have a storage issue? I am not entirely certain why we have a storage issue, but we'll go ahead and increase that and see if that helps at all. And just go ahead and move forward a little bit. Well, it looks like we still have a storage issue. Is it because I thought that this would be the storage issue, so I'm wondering if it's we need more people working at the granary to move things out. Let's see if that helps. Okay, we got more prestige level, so it looks like we've unlocked a whole bunch of other new stuff. Very cool. Some houses have upgraded. That's probably bad for us. I don't know why we zoomed in over there. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, we needed more people moving stuff in and out. Let's go ahead and put a couple more people into the market. I think, actually, let's go ahead and have a full group working and see if that helps deliver. Yes, there we go. So what you can kind of see here is that you've got a bunch of people. I don't know what the game is currently doing with all of these guys, but I assume that they need to be delivering stuff. I can't tell if it's because is the marketplace empty? That might be what's happening. But I'm not entirely sure. I will be honest, I'm not entirely sure why it's freaking out like that. We have some foodstuffs. Maybe it's because carrots can't be? I don't know. I'm a little confused. Well, let's, we did see that the whole wheat was working, so let's go ahead and just increase the production of that and see if that assists with our food issue. You don't want my people to starve. And also, we only need, when it comes to trading, we technically only need 35 this time, so let's go ahead and decrease that. People are still leaving due to lack of employment. It is fine. Chill yourself. Still looks like we're having... I don't know if another marketplace would help with this. That's a good question, actually. Let's go ahead and see if another marketplace would help with this. See, it looks like they're just chilling outside, so that tells me that the issue is over here. Let's find out if it's maybe a issue at the granaries. It's kind of hard to tell, and it's actually kind of frustrating to like try and determine where the issue is. That looks like it's all being delivered now, so that's great. Looks like the food issue up here has been resolved. I think we could... not that. We could probably lower the number of people in here. Yeah, I know some houses are like... doesn't have enough food, but I'm a little They want cabbages. I understand what is happening now. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the fact that they require specific foods and we are not giving them. Okay. See, I was confused and I am no longer confused. It looks like we can now send stuff to Rome. So it looks like we have completed that particular little introduction tutorial. Very cool. For having no idea what I'm doing and finding things out on as we go, I think that was pretty cool. So it looks like we have like a whole bunch of other stuff. They want cheese this time. So very interesting. Let's go ahead and let's see what we've got here. Let's start here. So it looks like we need to start building ourselves. Let's see here. We've got water over there. We've got water over here. I think building over here then is going to be where I want to start. Let's go ahead. I want to build. We'll do this. And we want to hit level 2 prestige. So we're basically kind of on our own at this point. It looks like the game is basically just throwing us in. I like that. So let's go ahead and build. In order to get started, I want to make sure that I do have that fire station. I want to make sure that I have that engineer's post. The last thing I want to have happen is things fall apart. I mean, I assume that things are going to fall apart anyway, but I don't want them to fall apart right now. Let's see here. Let's build. I guess I can't build where I want to build. I think there might be a rock there. I love how I haven't even gotten started yet, and let me get rid of that. Haven't even gotten started yet and we're already burning things down. Thanks, game. Well, while that's on fire, let's go ahead and build some roads out this way. Let's get a logging camp, I think. We'll put that down here. Sure, that'll be great. I'm not sure if wood ever runs out. I guess that's a good question. I didn't see anything like that kind of said that it ran out, so I don't know. Let's see. I don't see any nearby stone. There is some up here. That's not too far away. Oh, and if you kind of hover it outside, it shows you where things are. I like that too. That way the game is like kind of automatically telling you where you need to be, like where things are. Like that. Okay, let's go ahead and build and put some workers into these areas. Beautiful. Looks like everything's no longer on fire. That's nice. Let's go ahead and build a marketplace just to get going. Okay, so that's good. And we do need to start worrying then about food. Let's build that down here so we're not like right up against everything. Get some food going, and then we can also build a granary here. Perfect. So really now all we have to do is start getting people moved in. And actually, let's move out since we're exploring some areas. All right, let's go. Not too difficult once you have a basic idea of how the game runs. We've already hit prestige level 2. So fantastic. If you keep advancing, but you have to keep advancing, to do so, basic resources will not be enough. So it looks like they want to make sure that we've got warehouses built, and keeping track of our other variety of stuff. It looks like they want us to build a sawmill to build more complicated materials. Cool. So we can do that. We want to produce boards basically, and to store 20 of them. We do have a warehouse nearby, so that is good. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit here. Do we need to start bringing in the higher? Yes, we do. So let's do that. Let's bring in a couple of these guys. We need to build a tax office. House is on fire. Somebody please go put that out. Thanks. I actually don't want to cut into that. So let's see here. We've discovered a new place. So it looks like we can trade for stone and wine, I'm assuming. Interesting. All right, so let's see here. Let's get a couple different tax offices. Looks like there's a couple things on fire, which is a little disturbing. So let's go ahead and give some people a job. Looks like we are actually storing some of that. Let's go ahead and bring in a whole bunch of people to do some work then. What is happening? Okay, there we go. Is all the houses being kept up to? Looks like they're okay. Let's go ahead and get another engineer in there because I'm not sure what's going on. And it looks like we could probably put some other stuff down here. This is kind of barren. I wonder if that has that does anything. I don't know. Let's see. How many of those boards do we have stored currently? Wooden plank. We don't have any currently. Well, let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Looks like it's making 15 and we have 6 currently in there. Let me go ahead and bring another worker in there. See if that helps store some of those a little bit faster. Clothing, very nice. Yes, yes. Oh, we have more territories discovered. Let's see, what else do we need? These guys need anything? Yes, they actually do. They want cabbages. I don't want to move these too close. Obviously, due to the zone desirability. I'm not sure I care too much right now, since this is kind of a just a tutorial, just checking it out. Let's see. So we're maxed out on these guys. We need more of these guys. Let's go ahead. We'll plop these down here. I think that's about as far over as I'm gonna go. So we'll have to start building outwards. Maybe down here. Yeah, so I don't want to do anything there. I think what I might do is like right here, is just come down here and start building stuff down that direction. So we saw all those people got paid. Everything looks like it's being met, so I'm not sure what that's about. We got a couple extra areas where we haven't explored, so we'll just keep doing that. Looks like we've got... Let's go ahead and bring another person in here and see if we can't get that done today. I was hoping that it would take like a little bit less time than this. Okay, so we're currently at, there we go. All right, so we've got our upper class is very demanding, so they want variety of things like entertainment and all that kind of good stuff. So they want baths, taverns, and wine. Now I think in order to make wine, we're gonna have to grow grapes. So let's make sure that we get started on that. And it wants us to do things like, ooh, we're gonna need those planks. So we'll have to just hold on that for a moment. Let's see, when it comes to entertainment, we don't have any of that currently, so that doesn't matter. Let's see here, school, doctor's office. We just need more wooden planks. So let's just kind of fast forward a little bit because we're gonna need to hold off until we create some extra of those. And I think what I want to do then is I'm gonna go ahead and slap some people in here. Oh god, the house is on fire. You guys can reach that, correct? Okay, good. It's so disorienting to like just randomly have things burst into flames. Like, it's a little weird, I have to say. Is it due to maintenance? I feel like it is due to maintenance, but maybe it's just people just suck. I'm not sure. And everything seems to be fairly well maintained. Let's go ahead and build that bathhouse then. I'm gonna put it right here for now, I guess. So it looks like we have a food issue. Let's go ahead and put... Oh, I don't have enough people. That's unusual. We were doing really well with people, and then I assigned them all. There we go. Let's go ahead. What was I doing? I was going to assign them to growing cabbages. We could probably also assign people to growing some additional wheat since we're going to need more, well, people. All right, so we also need a tavern. Let's see. We do have the stuff for that. So let's see. I guess we'll just put it over here because it actually works over there. But we need wine for that. We do not have the planks for that yet. Looks like we also have a butchery, fishmonger, fishing dock. Very cool. Looks like we're having storage issues, so let's go ahead and assign somebody down there. And oh, that's a lot bigger than I anticipated. I was not expecting it to be quite that small. Or quite that large. Okay. Let's go ahead and just have them do that. Are we still short on cabbages? Let's go ahead and do this as well. We'll have some people assigned. I think I need to bring more of these lower class guys in, so let's do that. I think we can afford to put 2 of them over here, but we are going to have to worry about moving the marketplace out a little bit. Yeah, so we don't have any wine currently. They're currently working on it. Slowly but surely. Oh, it looks like we don't have maintenance down here. So let's go ahead and let's make sure that we can expand this. Actually, let's build this down here along with that. Let's go ahead and put one down here. Thank you. Let's put that down here, but we don't have any water, so let's make sure we build that down there. There we go. Okay, so still working on wine at this point. Yeah, one building collapsed. Oh. Right. Out here, we've got stuff working as well, but we don't have any maintenance out here. So, let's go ahead and build an engineer's post out here. I didn't even think about it. Since it's kind of outside of town, it's kind of a problem, isn't it? Let's bring in some more grapes, I guess. Looks like everyone's doing pretty well at this point. House is on fire. We still got a cabbage problem. Looks like we still have a cabbage problem. Let's go ahead and put more people working at the market. All right, so then we went ahead and did that. So now they want to be able to worship the gods by having temples. So 2 temples here. We've got Minerva, Mars, Jupiter, Pluto, Apollo. Which one? Let's see. Agriculture. Let's build. I think Jupiter's probably a good. Oh, I see. They also have a zone. Well, let's build Jupiter right by the front gate. I think that's probably going to be for the best. And then for agriculture, sure, because that's kind of a big thing. Let's put her over here. All right, so let's see. We have to do some stuff for the gods, basically. Gods are arrogant, so worshipping one of them can make his rival jealous, because of course it will. This is kind of the stuff that I was seeing. Oh my god, there are gods. You have to learn how to interact with the gods. You can check each of the statuses by floating over them, apparently. And how many days have passed since you have not held a festival in their name. When you obtain the maximum level of favor, they will bless you. Each one of them will be different, and to receive it, you only have to select the corresponding god. Okay, don't forget they can also get angry. If they reach maximum dissatisfaction, they will come down to punish you. So it looks like we have a whole bunch of different gods. Let's see here. Looks like we can... Oh, so it specifically wants us to invoke her blessing. Mars is pissed off. I think Mars is always pissed off. There she is. I think we should probably build a temple to Mars because I don't really feel like dying today. It's just a sensation that I have that I just don't want to die. Here, did that help like at all? No, it did not. So it looks like we could celebrate festivals, but we can't currently do that. We want to reach level 4 prestige, but that whole god thing, that was kind of what actually really summoned me to this game, because like I said, it kind of reminds me of like Black and White. And yeah, so I don't know, I actually really have been enjoying this little game, and I think it's really cool. I wanted to show this off. It's been over half an hour at this point, and I just wanted to play about half an hour's worth of this with you guys. This game is not out yet, but the demo is, if I remember seeing it on Steam. So I would say take a look at it and see what you think. I think it's well worth it. I'm gonna probably pick up the... Are you kidding me right now? Temple's on fire. That's probably bad. Yeah, you can kind of see there's like all sorts of other things that we haven't even touched on. But yeah, like I said, this is the kind of game that I've kind of been wanting for like a long time. I love little games like this, especially where you've got access to gods or other things that could be kind of outside of your control. There's just something about it that just, I don't know, I really truly enjoy. So I'm really happy that this came out, or like this is on the way of coming out, I should say. So yeah, I want people to check it out so that it does really well, and maybe we get more types of games like this. I don't know, you're just gonna have to tell me what y'all think. And I think that'll be it for today. I will see you guys on a different episode.